So this was a job we did a few years ago. It was downtown Toronto, and what we got called originally was bringing these 4 spools of 3-inch diameter copper cable up, and it wasn't as it had to go up to the roof, so we had to chain fall it in the stairwell because the freight elevator only went, I think, to the 27th floor, and this had to go to the 30th floor. So you can see we installed a few lifting points and made a custom rigging rack to lift these spools. And I think they were around 2,500 to 2,000 pounds. And this is, we had to do it at night here. So you can see the spools had to go up on the roof. This is for new generators they were installing. This is a view from the roof there. And the purpose of the new generators was to decommission this old 12-cylinder diesel generator. So naturally we got asked to see if we could remove this, and this was built into the building. So again, this was 2 floors up a stairwell, so it was 4 sets of stairs, and you can see that generator electrical panel. So these were the photos I was originally sent by the contractor in charge of this, or the general. And so we priced this out, and this is the bus bar, had to be removed. This is the radiator, so all the piping had to go. There is a big exhaust stack. It's hard to see because a lot of it was insulated, but there was a big exhaust stack. I think it was like 12-inch diameter. I don't know, Schedule 80. It was pretty thick stuff. This is the pipe. It went through 3 stories, so we had to cut the cap off the top and then cut it in sections and lower it through the floor. So you can see this is the smokestack. So it was probably around 40 feet long, and we had to lower it through the floor into the generator room. This is the floor above it. That's the generator room. And we couldn't take torches up here either and cut all this stuff. So we had to use diamond discs and metal circular saws. So this is the core of the generator getting rigged down. You can see we just pretty much started disassembling the engine in as small parts as we could, bringing buckets down of all the parts and throwing them in this bin. You can see the bin's full. So this is on the ground level. So everything had to go down a couple sets of stairs and then through a freight elevator and then out in there. And we had to get a lift truck in to lift up all this. This was essentially the office way. We tarped it all off, but that was how nice the offices were. I think they were the Ministry of Transportation. This was the generator, or the block itself. What we did was cut as much as we could with a diamond disc, and we snapped it in half with wedges. And you can see that's the frame. This is the radiator gone. Here it is, the generator. So altogether, I think it was 30,000 pounds of material we had to bring down by hand in chain falls and in 50-gallon drums with a stair climber. So it was quite a bit of work. I think it was something around like 400 or 500 hours worth of work. In the top of my garage, that's the cylinder that sits up there. So it's about 6.5, 7 inches in diameter and about 40 pounds. But some of the crazy jobs I've done, I'm just trying to go through and throw little slideshows together or videos if I have some, but just describing some of the work I've done. So there's my hand for scale. I remember 2 big guys could barely pick this crankshaft up. It was so heavy. So this is that was it.